So the big question is this: what's the real work that has to be done when you decide to pivot from being an employee and working for someone else to being an entrepreneur where you have to make it happen for yourself? I'm going to share my journey of building, launching, growing, and even scaling my first online business from scratch to 6 figures and beyond, all whilst I'm learning and earning on the way. So that's the question. This podcast is the answer. My name is Kane Pointing and welcome to the Young Entrepreneurs Secrets Podcast. What's up everybody, it's Kane here from the Young Entrepreneurs Secrets Podcast. I'm so excited because this is our first ever episode and it's something I've been wanting to do for a very, very long time, and today I finally get to share it with you guys, and it's like, woohoo, it's so excited. So this podcast is literally, I'm going to be sort of going through some bits and bobs about who I am, because a lot of you don't know, like, who the hell is Kane Pointing, and like, what is Kane, you know, what is he actually doing, what is the podcast about? So I thought I'll just do the first sort of ever episode for the Young Entrepreneur Secret Podcast, sort of tell you who I am, why I'm doing this, and what the podcast will actually be about. So let's quickly jump in. So my name's Kane Pointing. I'm from Oxford, located in England, which is in United Kingdom, and I'm 21 years old. I love I have a very strong interest for online marketing. I just think it's really cool. I just love the concept and the whole thing about like making money and like impacting people. And like the inspirational part, I just love it. I have like yes, I want to do it. I've managed my parents' sort of businesses. We have like Adventure Park in Oxford with like a high ropes course and like a laser gaming sort of area. And I've managed that for a couple of years, and I've sort of built some sort of experience on that. So I know how to play laser tag, and you know, we've got zip lines, we've got like these parachute descending, but you can jump off and like, whoa, this is so cool. It's like 42 foot in the air. We've got like helicopters and tanks and Land Rovers all on our site, so it's like a massive back garden for me. Like what 21-year-old has a massive yellow helicopter sort of in his garden, and like tanks that he's drove, and his dad is like chainsawing trees down. So it's like I've had a lot of sort of fun times in that, but I know that I've managed my mum and dad's business for a few years, so to me it's something that I've enjoyed. So that's sort of who I am. And there's also one thing I wanted to mention straight away of who I am is I'm a person who hasn't found their purpose yet. Okay, so a lot of people are like, I don't know what I've got to do in life, what's my purpose? Like, don't worry, like I don't even know what my purpose is. A lot of people don't, but that's cool. It's fine. A lot of people in the same boat, so do not worry, you don't have to know your purpose. So I'll put my hands up now. If you're a person like me, like raise your hand now and say, yes, I don't know my purpose, but it's fine. When the time is right, it will come. So that's who I am. Now, why am I doing this podcast? So, I love online marketing. I have like a strong desire. I wear like these online marketing t-shirts with we're like there's us, and then there's the calculator. Like we're like a smartphone, and there's like they're like the calculators. Like yeah, like we're so cool. And I just love the whole thing of you can impact so many people. From you can work from your bedroom. Like I work from my bedroom. You can work in your car if you want. But like I love the online thing of you can make money when you're sleeping. You can make something, and it just will keep making you money. And I love the idea of it. Of like literally you can put something out there, drive ads to it, people will buy it. You're like, whoa, that's so cool. But they don't even have to be down the road. They could be in they can be in America, they can be in Canada, they can be in United Kingdom, they can be in France if they want it. Wherever you want it, you can market to those places. And it's like, whoa. Than selling one-to-one, I can sell one-to-many. I just love that idea. You can inspire more people. You can connect with others that people around the world. So I just love the online marketing thing. And I sort of know that the going online and like that is the place to go. To sort of build a business, like the online marketing sort of way to build your business online is the place to go. But I'm doing this because I know that one day I want to start my own business that I own 100% of, and I have a desire for that. So I'm sort of going for this podcast, where I want to share those things with people. But I don't know how to build a business, a fully online business. I've never done that before. I'm put my hands up right now. If you're a person who's in the same sort of thing, I don't know how to build a business, but I think that I should share my journey of like building a business. with my mum, with you guys. So it's like at the moment, me and my mum are building this new online business, which is into like money mindset for female, for sort of wildly successful women entrepreneurs. And we're building that, but it's the first time we're building it. And she was like, Kane, you should do a podcast, for like other like-minded young entrepreneurs. And I was like, Mum, that's a great idea. Like, I think I should do that. Because I don't know how to build a online business, from literally from scratch. But I was thinking, what? There'll be other people like me who are the same thing of like, I've got an interest in online marketing of like, I've done something where I'm like, online marketing is so cool. Like, I want to help people, or I want to get my message to more people online around the whole world. Like, I want to do that. I want to make money at the same time. I want to feel like I can buy whatever I want. And it's like, I was like, okay, I might as well share it with these people. So you guys, which are like, you're the awesome, cool guys that I get to share this message with, and like my journey, that sort of comes to it. And I think it's going to be so cool. But I thought like, yeah, there's other people out there that were probably in the same situation as me, where you think, what's my purpose? Like, I want to build a business, but I don't know how. Where do I even start? Like, is there a quiz? Is there a book which I can read and it tell me what, I literally almost spent £800 on a course that was going to tell me, what sort of entrepreneur I was. And I was there with my debit card, like literally about to pay this course for £800, or $800. I'm not too sure. It was like $800 or £800. It was to tell me what entrepreneur type I was. Like, that's crazy. Like, literally, like, raise your hand if that's you, because I've done that. Yeah, and I was like, my mum was like, Kane, one day you're gonna realise that you really got sold to, but when the time's right, you will find out who you really are. Okay, and he's like, you don't have to know your purpose. And she was like, so you don't have to know your purpose. You don't have to know what you want to do in life, but you just have to know, like what you're interested in. And like, even those questions, like, what am I interested? I don't know what I'm interested. I was sat there like, I don't know, I'm writing on a piece of paper like, what am I interested? I like football, but I don't watch football. I play football. And it's like, I like skiing. And it's like, well, I could teach someone about skiing. It was like, oh, I don't know actually how to teach someone about skiing. So it's that sort of stuff. If you felt the same thing that I have, where you're like, I don't really know what I should do, don't worry. That's why, I'm in the same situation as you. Is I've been there before, and I'm doing something that I know there's an interest. I know that online marketing is the place to go. So I thought I'd share with you guys. So what is the podcast? What will the podcast actually be about? So, each day, as me and my mum are creating this new money mindset business for wildly successful women entrepreneurs, and yes, it's a very long name. I get it all the time. But I sort of said I want to share each day with you, when it comes to creating an online business. And the stuff that I learn each day. So it's like, days where I'll be there like, well, guys, today was such a great day. We've done this, I learned this. This is the book I'm reading at the moment. And it was just powerful quote. And I was literally sat on my chair. I was like, whoa, this is amazing. Or there might even be days where like, I'm like, guys, I really struggled today. I felt like, at some point today I really should have stopped. So I sort of want to show what it actually does take. Like, this is literally behind the scenes. Like, I'm going to be sharing each day with you my personal feelings. I'm putting it out there. Like, people can probably like take me down. I'm not too sure, but it's like, I'm putting my personal like feelings out there going, look guys, this is what I've gone through. This is literally what I'm feeling each day. Some days are going to be successful. Some days will be challenging. Some days are going to be amazing. And some days will be really, really hard. But it's important that, I share that with you because, it's okay for it to be normal. Like, I don't know what's going to go along, on the way. But I want to sort of share with you guys how to build a business, how to launch a business, how to even grow a business. Because people don't know that. I don't know it all at the moment. I didn't even know it all at the moment. But there will be a point where I will know it and I will share it with you guys. And even how to scale a business. Like, that's quite scary. Like, how do you scale a business? How do I build a business? How do I launch it? How do I grow it? And this is all from scratch. So it's like, I'm in the same situation and I want to sort of help and inspire other, young entrepreneurs who want to pivot from being an employee, and they know that they want to make their own business, but they don't know how, they don't know where to start. And it's like, look, I'm in the same situation. I sort of like know online marketing is the best place, but I don't know where to start. And I'm going along this way of, look, I'm going to share, my sort of my feelings and my experience of what comes up each day. Even like, how am I learning stuff? Where am I learning my stuff from? Of like the people that I'm learning it from. how I'm learning and earning at the same time, because that's important, than just learning all the time. You want to earn at the same time. Like, raise your hand if you want to learn and earn at the same time. Oh, hell yeah! Okay, so it's like we want to learn and earn at the same time, and that's what I'm going to be doing. It's like we're not creating a business that after a year, you do a whole year of all this work. It's like, oh, I haven't got anything. It's like literally we want to make this as fast as possible. So it's a very simple business that it can start, churning money for us, because we want to learn and implement and then earn. That's what we sort of want. But it's very important that I personally think is failure is great feedback. And like any failures that come up, any challenges or things that didn't work, it's so important that I share it with you guys. Like I want to share directly with you guys. Look, this is the failure that I've had. But it's okay, because that's what, it's come up and I have struggled with it. So, I thought I would sort of share that with you guys, with this podcast, and I hope it sort of helps you and go, yeah, I felt the same thing. Yeah, I've been there. So I sort of know what it feels. But along this way, I just want to share with you guys, with the actual process of what it takes to literally, you're building a business, you're launching a business, you're growing a business, you're scaling a business from scratch to 6 figures. Like, that is crazy, and it's all online. And I don't know everything about the online sort of marketing sort of thing, but that's the whole point of going on this journey, is that we will learn it, and together, me and you, we get to go through that together, and I get to share it with you guys, and I'm like so excited. I'm so grateful that I'm even in this position to sort of share that journey with you guys, and I hope you enjoy it. You leave me any sort of, tag me in, Kane, this is so cool, I love your episode today, like that sort of stuff. I love it. I hope people are like that. If no one listens, I'm like, oh, okay. But yeah, it's going to be awesome, guys. It's going to be a really cool journey, and I hope you've sort of enjoyed this sort of intro, sort of trailer podcast about who I am, why I'm doing this, and like what the podcast will actually be about. So I'm looking forward to sharing each day. So it's going to be like 5 days a week. Each day, stuff that comes up, what I'm learning with you guys, literally Monday to Friday. So it's going to be awesome. Alrighty, well guys, have a great one, and I will see you. I won't see you because no one can actually see me. But I'll speak to you tomorrow. So guys, you have a great one. Speak to you soon. Bye bye. Thank you guys so much for listening to today's episode. I hope what I've shared with you has helped you in some way in your entrepreneurial journey. If this episode did help you today, please share it with other like-minded young entrepreneurs who you might know need to hear this. And if you really loved it, please do leave an awesome review, as it's just so cool. Feel free to tag me in your biggest takeaways and your aha moments, as I love seeing these from you guys. And don't forget to subscribe, because you can get instant notifications on when I publish new episodes directly to your phone. Once again, thank you so much for listening, and remember, you are one true awesome young entrepreneur, and I'll see you on the next episode.